Hey folks, Shawn and MJ here to answer your 168 questions.
Well, as of right now.
Yeah, as of right now we have 168. Did you expect when I told you we were going to do this last night that we were going to get that many within not even 24 hours?
No, I thought we'd have like 50 or 60 or something.
So we're going to attempt to do this as much as we can. We don't know how long this will go, but we don't want to let anyone down by not doing it. So we're going to try our best. We're doing this with this webcam because it's easier to do it this way.
And if someone posts a question after we're done reading them, and then posts tomorrow and goes, "You didn't answer my question,"
That'll be volume 2.
It's like volume 2. It's because you didn't post in time.
I'm gonna refresh this to the most fresh list, so it's the newest list as of right now, as of 7:44 p.m. Okay, the first questions from Wells Video. Are you gonna wish me a happy birthday, April 20th, aka my golden birthday? I would like a video dedication for me or something for the occasion.
Yes.
We are.
A video.
If we have time.
Not that we don't want to. We're like getting a million people asking us to do stuff.
We have a lot of things we're doing lately. I got a question. What TV series do you have on DVD? If so, you got any of the Simpsons ones? Because I like the Simpsons. I have the Simpsons.
Yeah, I do as well.
And I have all the current seasons out, and you have up to...
I think I have like season 6 so far.
Where's a good place to get 80s style clothing?
My closet.
My closet or 10 Call Pile Up.
Yeah, that's a really good place.
Hey, what is your most, how can I say, intellectual film? Like Snatch, Revolver, Donnie Darko, or Into the Wild? Like intellectual movie.
Intellectual?
Yeah, what intellectual movie do you like?
Well, Snatch is one of one of the ones he mentioned. Snatch is. I like Donnie Darko as well.
Yeah, Donnie Darko.
I really don't quite...
Fuck!
I don't quite get what he's aiming at. But...
like sophisticated.
Right.
Elegant films. Well, I don't know. We can't take this long on them. I have one. Out of all the Nightmare on Elm Street ones, which is your favorite and least favorite? Well...
It's hard to say.
This might sound nuts, but my favorite are the first two. And I actually secretly love the second one.
Yeah, I know. The second one actually wasn't bad. If you actually pay attention, most of them weren't bad. It's like, I think it's the experience. My favorites, like I said, are the first two. The only one that wasn't good...
Which one?
Was the last one, New Nightmare.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That sucked. And Freddy's Dead was okay. Although, since it's like those 3D glasses really make me sick.
But Freddy vs. Jason was one of my all-time favorites. That one rolled.
Yeah. What's your opinion on Ghost Rider? And which do you like better, Predator or Predator 2? I thought Ghost Rider was good.
It's a beautiful show. I loved it.
No, I think they mean the movie.
Ghost Rider. Oh, Ghost Rider.
Right,
I thought they meant Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
like
Rider,
You saw... I didn't get to see it. I wanted to.
I thought it was good.
It was real good.
And Predator 2. Predator 1's the best. Predator 2's fine, though.
Well, they're both good, yeah, but I like the first. The first one was more inspiring and more beautiful.
Who's your inspiration? Do you feel as if you have to make videos because of fans? Well, the inspiration...
Originally, the inspiration was to...
Well, truthfully, like, independent filmmakers or people who are doing what we're doing that have, like, really made it.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean, who have their movies, like, seen by millions. Truthfully, one of the people that I really admire is John Bride.
Me too. Well, originally, see, when we started this off...
we were just doing... The thing is...
I know there was somebody we were trying to impress. I don't even remember who it is now.
This one woman that used to watch our stuff. But see, now we're watched by... We don't talk about this much, but like big stars watch our videos.
Yeah, we can't say who, because they don't want us to say. We can't get into all that,
but like we have dozens of people we know, film directors and lots of people that watch. So
right, but
like we have lots of people that enjoy it, but
yeah, but as of right now, I mean, as of the last like year or so, yes, it has become about the fans. But considering the fact that we've gotten so many, it's like, geez.
Like some of the video. The thing is, though, we were making videos before. Like anyone saw them. Like when we first started, we were doing these, and like only people that were watching was like us and our parents. Sometimes not even they watched them.
I know. Like, I mean, we've been doing videos since before YouTube. We've been doing videos since before you could even post videos on the internet.
Yeah, YouTube wasn't even an idea when we started. There wasn't even internet. Like internet was like pretty new when we started doing these things.
I know.
But we do them for the fans. Like we do specific ones for the fans. And
yeah, and some of them just for ourselves and hoping the fans like them.
Like the prom night one we did. You haven't seen it yet. I mainly did that because I really wanted to do like a 70s style horror movie.
Well, I think people like it. Yeah, that one's more for us.
That's like those horror movies we did were for us.
Yeah.
And your Care Bears videos.
Exactly.
Don't say my channel name. I was supposed to say these people's channels' names. We gotta make shit.
Oh no.
Fuck. We'll just keep going. We're sorry if we didn't say.
Well, whoever it is, whoever they know what questions they asked, right? I mean, we're
Yeah, I
answering.
forgot what was. This one guy doesn't want us to say it though. I would like to know what inspired you and MJ to do short films and acting in general. Well, it's like we were saying before.
You mean at the beginning?
It was like mainly you got a camera at one point.
Yeah.
And like first person that inspired me for films was like my friend Nell. Maybe one day you'll see the videos, but we started doing things together, and stuff like that. And then you got a camera, and then I became really interested in it again. And then we started making videos together, like in the like the late '90s or mid. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think I got my camera in when I knew you. I got the first camera I got when I knew you was '97, and then you got your first camera when you knew me in '99, and then after that, I think you got the next one like what 2003, 4.
What do you mean? What?
I think you got your next one 2004. I think.
Yeah, I got the one in 2004, and then I got the big one in like 2006, the big professional one, and then the high def one like not long ago. And we don't shoot much in high def because it's huge files.
Yeah.
But where are we now? And like acting, I think only in the last couple of years we really become serious about wanting to do film acting, like serious.
Right. Like I've always wanted to.
Yeah, but I mean more me. No, you were always into it, but I remember before I wasn't really that big on it.
Oh, you mean lately you've been more serious about it?
Yeah, I'm 50-50 between wanting to do both.
Right.
Acting and directing. And people say like, we'll get into all that. What do you want to do with your life? Like we just said, acting and directing.
It's kind of already obvious.
We're already doing that, and the thing is, we actually have a couple things. We're not going to get into them, but like a movie and a few things. Remember that movie?
People asked us to do.
Asked us to do. And something else we're working on right now. How long have you and MJ known each other? Don't eat that, Max. What are you doing? Don't eat that. We've known each other 11 years.
Yep.
Hi, this is Flick Channel. Do you think that Scarface, 85, and The Godfather and Lord of the Rings are overrated? Well, probably. Okay, we're doing something right now, Father.
Godfather. Well, I was told. I actually never saw Godfather. I know, big shock. Like, oh, good, you didn't see the Godfather. From what I've heard, it was one of the best series actually. Lord of the Rings is a good. I'm not big on it personally, but Lord of the Rings really was a good series.
Maybe you should open the door and let Max out, since they're home. I'm sort of piled in this section in this corner and can't really move. Max, you can go downstairs. This is really like up and doing it.
I know. I don't like any interruptions. Now, where were we?
Okay.
They're talking about Scarface. I never was into Scarface either. So.
What do you think of the Friday the 13th films?
Incredible.
I like them, and
they're classic horror films.
I love them. I mean,
they're one of the best. They're some of what defined horror movies.
Are you a fan of Jonah Vasquez, the guy who did Invader Zim? Not particularly.
The guy who did the voice?
No, the guy who created it.
Oh.
He's all right. I've seen him at Comic-Con. He's sort of I don't really have any opinion.
I mean, I loved Invader Zim. I thought
I like Invader Zim, but I'm not really a fan of.
You mean the show?
Yeah, the guy who did the voice is that cool guy who was in summer school.
Yeah, he was the guy who did the voice of Daggett from Angry Beavers. He's awesome.
Do you like the Guitar Hero? I'm not. I don't play that, but
it's not one of my favorite games. I played it a few times, and I could get into it if I actually owned it.
My brother plays it all the time, though. If you could kill anyone you wanted, who would you kill? I'm not talking about that. And it's best not to get into a question like that.
Boy, yeah, it's like you can't just pin down a name, can you?
And here's one. You wanted to read that one.
When was the last time you guys got laid? I think I'll take this one.
Well, I have a lot to say for that.
All of us haven't got as late as you have, Shawn. I think about 3 months ago.
By a man or a woman?
By a woman.
Okay. I can't believe it's been 3 months since we've done it. Just kidding. God, we keep forgetting to say the names.
Okay. By this point, we've kind of already met.
I don't guess they don't care.
They know who they are. We'll try.
CKY Alliance.
You all know who you are, right?
Yeah, it's hard to remember because we're trying to get through these really quick. I have a few. I recently read... The thing is, who's going to click each individual name and go, I'm going to look at that guy's profile just from that. Look back under the questions and then click them.
I know.
I have a few. I just recently read that there was plans for a Child's Play remake. What are your thoughts on that? I guess.
Wow. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Now, of course...
I hope that kid's in it, that Andy.
Yeah, we hope he does something in it. The thing is, see... the old ones, especially the first one, is one of the all-time most classic films, and there's no way they can make it better. But it doesn't mean it won't be good. I mean, it could be good. Because I'm a huge Chucky fan. I Actually, I met Chucky. He's a cool guy.
Oh, yeah, Brad Dourif.
Yeah, it's I'm looking forward to seeing it actually.
Who is the coolest and most unique director or actor you have ever met? For me, Pee-wee, Paul Rubens.
Oh yeah.
And who else is interesting? I met George Romero a week or two ago.
I said hey to him once.
And I talked to him. He's a really cool, nice guy, and
yeah.
And hope maybe he'll see this video because he was interested in watching the videos we've done. Has music inspired you in any way at all?
Yeah.
Well, like all of our videos are inspired by like 80s style and synth music. Like we make a lot of synth music for our videos and things like that. And like you and me also dance to 80s music in the night and all the time.
Yeah, I mean it flows through us. It's part of what makes us up.
And I'm sure, and we'd love to go to a club and dance at it, but I think the only kind of club. Do you think any clubs play that anymore?
I think there are some.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you. Staker Unite. So the reason we're not reading it is because it's kind of hard to read this. Streakers Unite. Have either of you ever played an organized sport either as a kid or now? Well, I don't talk about this, but for a while in like elementary school, I didn't even get into this with you. Kids really wanted me to play football, and I did it a little bit, and it just didn't go too well. And I remember me and my friend Nell, like the whole class, and I'm not getting in 5th grade, would all play sports, and then me and Nell would sit up on the bench like this, and would talk about like GAC and crap like that. Yeah.
Well, for me, the two sports I was really into were when I was younger. I was really good at basketball.
Yeah, I was all right at that.
I think I'm still good at it. Yeah, I was really, and I could do a lot of tricks with the ball too. I was also into lacrosse later on. Like I remember at a certain point, I was actually the manager and the camera guy of the lacrosse team.
For Mr. Well, we shouldn't say his name, but it was this interesting guy.
Yeah, the guy I told you about.
Do you like stand-up comedy? And if yes, did you saw the Pee Wee Herman show on DVD?
Pee Wee Herman show was a classic. I have it on tape. I have the old. I had the old one on tape from.
And that was from Nothing. This guy again said that, and like stand up.
I love stand-up comedy.
I think George Carlin and like Damon Wayans and like
George Carlin, Damon Wayans, Tim Allen, Chris Rock. I think Dave Chappelle's pretty funny. Bill Cosby, he's one of my favorites.
I like Gilda Radner.
One of my favorites is Larry Miller. He's really funny. And I know some of you are going to say, what about Dane Cook? It's like...
I don't like Dane Cook very much. He's alright. I don't know, he's fine. I like him better as like a serious actor in like Mr. Brooks and things like that.
Right.
But his comedy, something about it is like, look at me!
Yeah, one of my true favorites is Tim Allen. He's one of my all-time favorites.
Tim Allen, yeah. I like Tim Allen as well. He doesn't do stand-up as much anymore, though. Friday,
sadly.
I don't think he's done it in a while. Friday... And I don't like Bob Saget's stand-up. I like his,
I didn't see his.
It's alright. I like his, like, movies, but not stand-up.
Right.
What is your favorite... Friday the 13th or The Burning? Well, it's tied. They're both good. What is your favorite Romero film? It's a tie.
That's hard.
It's a tie for me. Truthfully...
Most of the stuff, just about everything he's done is incredible. That's hard.
I think my favorite one of all of them is Monkey Shine. It's the one about that monkey and that paralyzed guy gets the monkey. I told him about that, and he was real happy that I liked that movie. Because I think most people only bring Dawn of the Dead. I love Dawn of the Dead, but I think his like best shaped movie was Monkey Shines. Favorite Tom Savini makeup effect. I don't like talking about Tom Savini. I remember I told you I ran into him at the car convention, and he bumped right into me real hard. It's like, out of my fucking way. But he's done good effects in everything he's done, though. But he's a bit of a... At least he was... I don't know if he's really a butt, but... Just a weird experience to remember him from. What's your take on the Friday the 13th remake prequel? The truth is, for that movie, it's so old, and the original had its moments. It wasn't the best of all of them. It was a good movie, but they made so many goddamn camp movies. I'm not against it.
You're not?
I mean, you know what? I want to see what they're going to do with it. As long as they make it rated R and don't make it PG-13, like they're doing with the Prom Night movie, which I don't get.
That'd be a funny joke. Friday the 13th, PG-13.
Yeah, slasher movies are supposed to be like, almost X, or you know what I mean? Not PG-13.
I'm looking forward to it. We gotta admit, the first one was a true classic, so it's gonna be hard to like add up to it, but I'd still love to see it.
Xbox Live Addict 314 said, he it's hard to read this. He said that his favorite Romero film was Return of the Living Dead. That he didn't... I said that? He didn't direct that movie, though. Return of the Living Dead was Dan O'Brien, I think.
Return of the Living Dead. Oh, that's
not Romero, though.
Yeah, that's not Romero.
What are some of your favorite bands? Well, so many '80s bands like Tiffany.
Yeah, she's one of my favorites. We share a lot of favorites. One is Emile at Images. They're French.
Yeah,
one of mine is Ace of Base.
Gold. Is the
Gold.
Other.
Another one of mine is let me think. I know there's like a
like that Kozia, but it's hard to pronounce it. That Russian band is cool.
What else? Another one of my favorites is Toto. I think another that I really like is, what was her name? Duran Duran. I could just keep going.
Now,
like so
15 minutes in. I also like Ween, but their last CD I didn't like as much. What is your What is the first film you remember watching? This is
like ever?
Yeah.
The first thing I ever remember watching.
Like the first thing I always remember in my head, and I know it's weird. I always remember like some like Chevy Chase movies, like Fletch and some of them. Like I was always watching them as a kid, like classic comedies like that and Vacation and things like that. Like I think Vacation is one of the earliest things I remember, and Pee-wee. I always remember watching this worn out Pee-wee copy.
The first thing I think I remember watching, they mean like ever on TV ever. I think like the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Because when that was on, I think when it was like a few years after it was like fairly new. It was like I saw it and I'm looking and I have what?
Nothing.
There's nothing wrong. No, I know. I don't want anyone giving like. I'm real sick of all the crap people say about the Tim Burton one. It was fine. Okay.
No, what are you talking?
I'm talking about the Gene Wilder one.
I'm beginning to think you've never told me your true age, MJ.
Okay, let's not get into that. But the thing is, it's almost. Should we just skip this question? You're making a thing about it.
You can go.
You're making a thing about it.
Go ahead. We just got to. Well, it's 17 minutes in. We got to speed.
Well, okay. Well, the way you're getting, we should just skip it then.
I was fired from. All right, Undead Muffin said anything but I was fired from work yesterday. Should they have done that? Sorry, I had to ask that. I guess not, unless you were like, stealing.
It kind of depends on what for, really.
This is both for both of you. What would you say is the best apocalyptic movie?
I think Mad Max.
I like Road Warrior best though.
You like that second one better?
Yeah.
I like the first one better.
But I like the Tina Turner song in the third one.
Oh, yeah, I love that song. She did more than one, though, actually.
I know. What do you think of the best zombie movie? Return of the Living Dead, to me. Do you like Weird Al? Of course.
Yeah, he's great.
Do you drink? Not very much.
Not as much as you would think.
Not, and especially not anymore since we're both really driving a lot lately.
Yeah, since you're driving now, it's like...
Jonit... These are hard to say.
See why my username is so easy to pronounce?
Janito Joe.
Janito Joe.
Okay, here goes. Man, I'm not gonna have cross eyes from trying to read. Like, if you would get $1 million to produce a movie, any movie, what would you like? And the thing is, $1 million producing a movie isn't very much nowadays.
I know.
Because so movies so I don't think we could produce anything very epic. I guess
nothing like real big and like action packed. With that, I think I'd produce a comedy.
Probably comedy. And the one thing we're producing one day, we may make it all about ourselves. It depends on how it ends up happening. But we're going to do a Down to Murph movie.
Yeah, but we're hoping that the Down to Murph movie has real high budget, and no, it's not going to be cheap or bad. Or we're hoping it's the kind of thing that gets a lot of people to come to see it. Considering how popular we are now, by the time this happens, hopefully that'll sell out within like a week or so. I don't know.
It's 1994. You were 5 to 10 years old. You were older than that. You are in a video rental store in the kids section. Which movie do you choose to rent? I probably like answer
that. Okay, so what do they want? That year or when I was that age?
Well, like in that year, I guess.
Okay, 1994.
Like in 94, I think I was renting like something from Moonbeam.
What was I renting?
Probably like I don't know if Pet Shop came out then, but something like I used to rent like
Remote. Didn't Twister come out?
That came out
later. That came out like 95 or 96.